That's what this game is all about. Everyone can play. Men, women, boys, we got the seniors, the masters. Everybody plays it and enjoys it. Here we are in the third, and you just hope this game has the same quality as the first half on a nice drive from Ben Madgen to get a cheap one for Julian Kazoo.
Again, good mindset from Madgen, trying to get to the bucket. Draws that defense, creates an easy one for Kazoo.
Greer, he's looking for Trigah. Throws it over the top. Ubaka trying to create some space. Tough shot, pulled down by Julian Kazoo. Good stop. Ratch to Madgen. Good closeout by Tommy Greer, locating the shooter. Skips it to Ratch. He's trying to find Grant. Ubaka was in trouble. Jerry Grant had a good seal.
And that was a good flash from Julian Kazoo as well to get to the elbow, saw that Grant had Ubaka on his back, and really tried to go that high-low.
And that's what Ian Rebillard was talking about before the game, getting his teammates to trust in one another. Is Madgen catch and shoot from the baseline. Grant leaves it alone because Madgen got the good roll.
Good start to the half from Madgen. One good drive and penetration with the assist, and then coming off the baseline out of bounds and just knocking that one down.
You love it when shots like that are rolling in for you.
No doubt. 11 points now for Madgen. 5 from 9 from the field.
Kazoo surprised Cam Trigah. He had to give it a little bit more arc. And Sydney with a 1-point lead are looking to expand. Kazoo, as Cam Trigah is back. Good hustle by Ratch. And Sydney have another crack at this possession. Madgen to Grant with a two-hand jam.
And that's a good timeout too from Gleason. Trevor Gleason needed to be able to talk to his group because they haven't come with the same sort of intensity for the second half the Sydney Kings have.
Sydney Kings have jumped out with 8 straight points here in the third. Timeout to the Tigers. They need to talk it over, down 3.
Choices has a fresh range of carpets that will help you breathe a lot easier. Allergy and asthma friendly. New Breeze is the low allergy carpet you've been searching for. Only at Choices.
Get in early with Mitsubishi 2012 model vehicles like Triton GLR 4x4 with turbo diesel, active stability and traction control, and 3-ton towing. Just $37,990 drive away at your local Mitsubishi dealer now.
Here's a timeout, Shane, just to rattle the cages, or the cage of the Melbourne Tigers. Have them take some personal pride.
No doubt, and that's a good challenge to be throwing out right now. Good timeout when it's only a 6-point run, to be able to talk to his players and say, this isn't going to get it done.
So it's been a game of momentum swings. The first quarter, the Sydney Kings dominated, scoring 29 points in the first. Then the Melbourne Tigers bounced back, dominating in the second. Sydney opened up their account here in the third.
Good change up of defenses again from the Sydney Kings. Little half-court trap back into a zone defense just to stop any sort of momentum or a play that was called in the timeout.
Grant goes over the top. Gets some help on that call by the Sydney Kings bench, led by Ian Rebillard.
And you make your own luck. There he was fronting the post, going for a steal, making it difficult for the Melbourne Tigers to be able to get a post pass.
Madgen rips it through, going right. That's his shot. Pulls up, and that's good. Ben Madgen loves going right.
Great play. He has been aggressive in this first 2.5 minutes of the third quarter. Looking good, 13 points.
3 straight buckets for him. He's mixed it up. Trigah on Grant. Pump fake. Gets Grant up in the air. Doesn't matter because Cam Tragasse splashes down that 17-footer. Big bucket for Melbourne to steady the ship. Bruce gets into the lane, gets it to Grant. It goes off of his leg. Melbourne Tigers ball.
One of the things for the Melbourne Tigers as this season progresses is who they're going to have to be able to back up Ubacker. They don't have a backup point guard. I'm surprised Trevor Gleeson hasn't called on his nephew sitting up on the Gold Coast, Sean Gleeson, who is in very, very good form training with the Gold Coast Blaze right now. He would be a very good fit.
They definitely could use that.
He's a tough defender, and I've been really impressed seeing him scrimmage lately.
Tragasse comes up short. Ratch keeps it alive for Imagine, and Tommy Greer with the professional foul.
First personal foul.
Doesn't want Sydney to get anything cheap.
Whistle, whistle, tap on the head. That's the next play.
Grant will inbound the ball. We'll get another look at this loose ball foul. Imagine wanted 2 in possession. He was dreaming. Grant spins to the middle. That's a travel, a hop into a spin. Will get you one every time in this league.
They give you a little bit more leniency in the States with an extra half step.
Yeah, it was that hop.
That was trouble. It's a good call.
Ron Dorsey comes up short. Cam Tragasse off the backboard. Tigers keep it alive on the offensive glass and make it a 1-point game to Sydney. Bruce, they go under the ball screen and they dodge a bullet. Julian Kazoo can't throw. It's Imagine. Ubacker throws it behind Daniel Dillon. Ubacker for 3, comes up short. Imagine throws a great pass to Julian Kazoo. Did a great job of sealing.
He did.
Great block from Jeray Grant. Woo! Highlights coming by fast and furiously. Bruce to Kazoo. The lay-in's off the mark. Can he get the tip in? No. Ratch with a pull-up jump shot. That's short.
Kazoo looked like he got tackled.
Tragasse lays it up and in. It wasn't pretty, but it's effective. And the Melbourne Tigers make it a 1-point game again.
I like the way Tragasse caught that ball and kept it up high so there was no guards who could come through and be able to tackle it.
Back door, Imagine's hammered hard by Tommy Greer on another good pass from Aaron Bruce. Let's check out the defensive block from Jeray Grant. No doubt about that.
No, that's a great block. Just good timing, athleticism, and he is so long.
The youngster from Clemson.
We got 2.
Nephew of Horace Grant.
So the pretty good bloodlines right there.
Horace and Harvey Grant.
Don't know
Twin
Harvey.
brothers.
Did he play in the league?
Identical twins, yeah. He played for the Washington Bullets.
That's probably why.
Harvey went to Oklahoma when his twin brother Horace went to Clemson. I bet some school was hoping to get them both.
Yeah.
That's his bloodline. Not bad. Ubacker, shot clock down to 5. Pull-up jump shot behind the screen, and the three-point line comes up short. Sydney with a 3-point lead will slow it down. Anatoly Bose to Imagine, who's had the hot hand. Offensive foul by Jeray Grant.
That's okay. I love his enthusiasm that he was trying to set a pick for a shooter.
Get another look at it.
First personal foul.
Yep, he was moving. And that's a good call from the referee as well. No doubt Dorsey accentuated the contact a little bit.
Well, that's what you do when you feel like a guy's out of position a bit.
No doubt.
Make sure the ref sees it.
Oh, and then back the other way. Daniel Dillon, again with a push-off to be able to get open.
So imagine selling that one as well.
And that's the sort of turnover as a coach that you just don't like.
Timeout on the floor. 3-point game, a little under 4 minutes to go here in the third. And Shane, we question whether the Sydney Kings would have something in the tank after they lost a bit of momentum, and it looks like they have.
Oh, they came out with a terrific mindset after halftime, Steve. And a lot of questions, as we've said, being asked from everybody. Well, they're answering the questions so far, but in the back of their mind, they know they've had a lead like this in this stadium this season.
They sure have. Lost a 14-point lead in game one.
Behind Tolly on the screen. Just pop it. We can drive it, we can throw back. AB, you relocate to the corner. So if you have to kick it, we can. I'm starting this side, though. All right, so we want to go this way. So that's G, that's Tolly, that's Madge. Going this way, so it's on his right hand. Tolly, you're setting it. Hey, after that, we've got to talk. We're in a 23. Next play. Stay in it. If they don't score, stay in 23.
It's time to build pressure now.
No, I want you reburied. He's got Walker on it.
What do you think the chances of Ian Rebilliard still having a voice at halftime of the Perth game on Sunday?
No, you wouldn't think so. He will be living every moment of this. And been, you know, a tough week for him in Sydney. And as we said about the questions being asked, well, you know, they've come. They look like they're fighting for him.
Bose off the backboard, no good. The hands of Jere Grant and Graham Dan knock it loose from Lucas Walker. Tigers down 3. Bring the ball up. Dorsey. Gets it back from Walker. Back to Walker. He puts it on the floor and tries to get to the rim. He's off the mark. Magin. Absorbs the contact. Aaron Bruce going right. That's good. That never looked like missing.
It didn't. I thought he was going to take the first one. He was in rhythm. He made one in the first half. Identical. But up fake, one dribble right. Nothing but net.
That's a great feeling when you got that rhythm going, which he truly has, and so does Ron Dorsey, but he comes up long. Graham Dan pulls down the board, getting good minutes from him.
This zone defense has really been working for the Sydney Kings as well.
Grant goes upstairs, runs out of gas, and lays it over the top. 7-point lead for Sydney.
Early pickup points in this zone defense. Really acting a little bit more like a man-to-man, but not a lot of movement from the Melbourne Tigers against it in the last few possessions.
Extra pass goes to Dorsey, back to Cam Shergai. Comes up short, but he gets the roll.
How did that go in? It didn't look like it went above the rim at any stage.
You think the ball would have gone the other direction with the backspin, as flat as that was. Ben Magin going left, pulls up for the 3. Oh my goodness, what a roll. It is your night on the road. Gets a 3-point shot to go after one of the most fortunate rolls we've seen all year. Bose, Magin. Nice move, he'll go to the line for 2.
A great move on the break. Put it between his legs, change direction against 3 players, and now he will go to the line with an 8-point lead.
And one of those situations, Shane, about the right time to be aggressive. And often, when you don't have numbers, one person doesn't specifically pick you up, and Ben Magin read that and split the 2. Concerned look by Trevor Gleason as his team starts to dig a hole for themselves.
There's no better feeling, Steve, like the last shot that he took hit the rim 85 times before it went in. Then you get the ball in the break. You've got the confidence. Things are rolling for you. You've got an 8-point lead. Good things are happening for the Sydney Kings right now.
And a 10-point lead for Sydney.
And he snuck up to 20 points.
Rush, extra pass to Lewis. That's long. Ratch does a good job pulling that one down. Tommy Greer on his back. Imagine trying to get to the rim. To Ratch. He traveled.
Oh, did he? I don't think that was a travel.
And if that's a travel, we're going to hear the whistle blowing a lot. Because if you break just about anybody moving, catching the ball on the move, there's a slight slide of foot. Greer to Ibaka. Shot clock down to 5. Bingo. Again to Ibaka with a long-range 3.
It was almost like he wanted to shoot that shot. Then he looked at the shot clock to see whether he had an excuse to shoot it, and then he did.
That is exactly what happened. Ratch. Kings need an answering bucket. Imagine has his shot blocked by Liam Rush, and Imagine will go to the line again to add to his tally of 20 points on just 11 shots.
Back to Ibaka on that shot he made. Sometimes they're the easiest shots to make, is when you know that you have to shoot it because there's only a few seconds left on the shot clock. He'd missed his last couple. They were both short, and that was the thing that was going to be able to wipe those negativities from his mindset.
That is so true. Shot clock winding down. You love to get it. No one can question any shot that you take.
Nothing to lose. Just let it fly.
And Ibaka with 14 points. They get it to Lewis. He finds Liam Rush. He launches a 3. That's good. Huge bucket for the Melbourne Tigers. About a 1-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Bruce taking his time. False hit off of, well, we've got a tip. Michael Aylen sees the tip. And all the Melbourne Tigers just turn around and walk. They knew they tipped it.
See, Aaron Bruce went the wrong way on that too. He went to where all the help was rather than coming over the top of that screen and opening it up on the backside of it.
Imagine gets a good look. Did he hit the rim? There's 0.2 of a second left. I don't think it's physically possible to be able to get it off.